Now we are going to solve the fifth problem in chapter 8, heat and thermodynamics. You are asked to draw the PV diagram, TP diagram and VT diagram in the following process: isogoric process, isothermal process and isobaric process. What is isogoric process? This is one of the thermodynamical processes in which the volume of the system is kept constant. This is a key point. Which one is key point? The volume of the system is kept constant. But pressure, temperature and the internal energy of the system continue to be the variables because they will change. The working of pressure cooker is the best example for isogoric process. Here the lid is closed, therefore the volume of the system is kept constant. On heating, the pressure and temperature of the system are increased. Here the capacity of that is volume of the cooker is 5 liters, that is always constant. The pressure inside the cooker at room temperature, that is at 27 degrees Celsius, is 100 kilopascal. On heating, both pressure and temperature increase. To draw the PV diagram, TP diagram and VT diagram, some data are required. Here the volume is kept constant. The volume of the cooker is 5 liters. Therefore, though the temperature and pressure both are changing, volume is kept constant. The initial temperature of the cooker is 300 Kelvin. That is at room temperature. At the time, the corresponding pressure inside the cooker is 100 kilopascal. When the temperature increases, the pressure also correspondingly it is increasing. By using this data, we are able to draw the three diagrams. The first one is about PV diagram. Here, as I have told earlier, the volume of the cooker is 5 liters. It is kept constant. But here the pressure increases as temperature increases. Here the pressure increases from 100 kilopascal to 120 kilopascal. Here volume is taken along x-axis and pressure is taken along y-axis, and you could see a vertical line, vertical yellow line that is parallel to the y-axis. Exactly at 5 liters, you can see that the increase in the pressure. That's why you are getting the vertical straight line that is shown in the graph in the case of PV diagram. The next one is TP diagram. Here pressure is taken along x-axis and temperature is taken along y-axis. We know very well that the volume is kept constant here. When pressure increases from 100 kilopascal to 120 kilopascal, temperature also slowly increasing within the cooker. And you are able to see the slanting linear line in the graph. When pressure increases, temperature also increases. You can see the slant line, straight line that could be seen in the graph in the case of TP diagram. Finally, you are going to see about VT diagram. Here the temperature is taken along x-axis and volume is taken along y-axis. As I have told earlier, volume of the cooker is kept constant. Volume of the cooker never be changed, 5 liters. Look at the graph. Here the temperature, it increases. When temperature increases, there is no change in the volume. You could see a horizontal line. That horizontal line is drawn exactly at 5 liters. Temperature alone increases. That horizontal line is drawn parallel to the x-axis. This is called as VT diagram. Before going to draw the PV diagram, TP diagram and VT diagram for isobaric process, we should know the basic definition of isobaric process. What is isobaric process? This is one of the thermodynamical process that occurs at constant pressure. That is a key term. Though the pressure is constant in this process, temperature, volume and the internal energy of the system are not constant. Most of the cooking processes in our kitchen are isobaric processes. When the food is cooked in an open vessel, the pressure above the food is always at atmospheric pressure, that is at constant pressure. To draw the PV diagram, TP diagram and VT diagram, some data are required. That's why I have drawn one tabular column with these three parameters: volume, pressure and temperature. As I have told earlier, pressure is kept constant. Pressure is not going to be altered. Volume and temperature alone will change. Here I have taken some typical values of volume and temperature. By using this, we are going to draw the PV diagram, TP diagram and VT diagram. Here you are observing the PV diagram in the case of isobaric process. Volume is taken along x-axis and pressure is taken along y-axis. Here the pressure is constant. Though the volume is increased, pressure is not changing. Pressure is constant. You could see a blue line, horizontal line, that is drawn parallel to the x-axis. It shows that pressure is constant. This is called as PV diagram. Now next you are going to see about the next kind of diagram called TP diagram. Here you are observing the TP diagram in the case of isobaric process. Pressure is taken along x-axis, temperature is taken along y-axis. As we know earlier, the pressure is constant, there is no change in the pressure. The typical value is taken as 100 kilopascal and the temperature is changing. Look at the graph. Since the pressure is constant, exactly at 100 kilopascal, you could see a bluish vertical line. That vertical line is parallel to the y-axis. Though the pressure is constant, which one is increasing? Temperature is increasing at a particular pressure. So you can see a vertical line. At a particular pressure, temperature alone is increasing. That is the nature of the graph in the case of TP diagram. Here you are observing the VT diagram in the case of isobaric process. We know very well that pressure is kept constant in the case of isobaric process. Here the temperature is taken along x-axis and volume is taken along y-axis. When the temperature is increased, volume also increases. When the temperature is increased, volume of the system also increases. You can see a linear graph, slanting linear graph, bluish graph could be seen in the graph. But pressure is kept constant. Okay, so far we have seen the shape of the PV diagram, TP diagram and VT diagram in the case of isobaric processes. This question is being asked in Standard 12, Chapter 8, Heat and Thermodynamics lesson, as one of the exercise questions. What is isothermal process? Among the four thermodynamical processes, isothermal process is one of the processes. It is a process in which the temperature remains constant, but the pressure and volume of the thermodynamical system will change. Now we will see the examples in day-to-day life. The two best examples are given here. The first example is when the water is heated at the boiling point. Even when heat flows to water, the temperature will not increase unless the water completely evaporates. That is, exactly at 100 degrees Celsius, the water, complete water, it turns into water vapor. The temperature remains constant. The second example is at the freezing point, that is at 0 degrees Celsius, when the ice melts to water, the temperature of ice will not increase even when heat is applied to ice. So these are all the two best examples to understand isothermal process. In both the two processes, temperature remains same. To explain and to draw the three diagrams, I have taken one problem which is given in the textbook. So in this problem, the following things are mentioned. 0.5 mole of gas at 300 Kelvin expands isothermally from initial volume 1 liter to 20 liter. With the help of this simple problem, I have drawn one tabular column. Look at the tabular column. The temperature remains constant. The temperature of the gas remains constant. It is at 300 Kelvin. Here volume it increases and pressure it slowly decreases. By using this simple data, we are able to draw the three diagrams. Now we are going to draw the PV diagram in the case of isothermal process. We know very well that the temperature remains constant. Here volume is taken along x-axis and pressure of the gas is taken along y-axis. Volume is measured in liters and pressure is measured in kilopascal. Look at the table. The volume of the gas, it slowly increases. It shows that it expands. Look at the pressure. The pressure is slowly decreasing. Initially, the volume of the gas is 10 liter. The corresponding pressure is 125 kilopascal. When the volume reaches 20 liters, the pressure will be 62 kilopascal. By using this simple data, I have drawn this graph by using Excel sheet. Look at the shape of the graph. This is the shape of the graph in PV diagram in isothermal process. The name of the graph is called as isotherm. Now we are going to draw the next diagram called TP diagram in isothermal process. Here pressure is taken along x-axis in kilopascal and temperature is taken along y-axis in Kelvin. We know very well that in the case of isothermal process, temperature remains same. Look at the pressure of the gas. Initially the pressure of the gas is 125 kilopascal. It slowly decreases, but temperature remains constant. Isothermal means iso means same, thermal means temperature. In the case of isothermal process, though the pressure and volume both are changing, temperature will be remaining same. That's why you could see a horizontal line, blue line in the graph. Exactly at 300 Kelvin, you could see a horizontal line that is horizontal to the x-axis. Though the pressure decreases, temperature remains same. Next we are going to draw the VT diagram. Here temperature is taken along x-axis and volume is taken along y-axis. Temperature is constant, temperature is remaining exactly at 300 Kelvin and volume is slowly increasing. Look at the shape of the graph. Exactly at 300 Kelvin you could see a vertical straight line. That vertical straight line is parallel to the y-axis. So this is the shape of the VT diagram in isothermal process.